My dear Cancer, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. It is no coincidence that you are here today. I am like the whisper of the waves upon the night shore, a gentle voice in the darkness touching your heart and reminding you of the truth you have sometimes tried to avoid. I know deep within your soul you have been waiting for a confirmation that all the losses, the long nights you cried in silence, were never meaningless. Breathe, my child, breathe deeply. Imagine each word I speak sinking into you, like cool water soothing wounds that no one else could see. For I know you have fought in silence, battles without an audience, without applause, yet with your blood and your tears. Many stepped close to you with a smile, yet behind that smile they hid sharp blades. They rejoiced when you stumbled, they spread rumors, they built walls across your path. But they forgot one thing: your soul was born of the ocean, and the ocean can never be drained by envy or betrayal. They do not know that your heart is a home, a sacred sanctuary that cannot be stolen. Today I see clearly, those who once celebrated your tears are now drowning in their own. Masks have fallen, false alliances dissolved. Plans built upon sand collapse in the storm. Some argue endlessly within their families. Some suffer from illnesses without cause. Some lock themselves away in the dark house of their own making. They tremble at the thought you might know, for deep inside they understand. This is the harvest of the seeds they once sowed. And there is another truth. A soul from the past still follows you. They live in obsession, comparing their decline to your light. They pretend to be calm, but when night falls they are hollow, sleepless, powerless. Though they try to escape, their mind always circles back to the memory of you. What they do not understand is this: the more you are pushed into darkness, the brighter you shine. The more you are wounded, the more you are reborn. Each step you take now is firmer than ever. The future before you glows like dawn after the storm. The pain you have endured was not in vain. It has become the very energy awakening hidden gifts, a sharpened intuition, dreams carrying messages, the power to comfort and to heal the souls who find you. Every experience you have walked through had a purpose, to remind you of your true essence, a protector, a keeper of the flame of love, and to prepare you for a destiny filled with abundance, true love and justice. I see clearly the roads opening, the projects blossoming, and the arrival of sincere people, so unlike the false faces that once surrounded you. A new love will come, not an illusion, not a sweetened trap, but fresh water flowing through a thirsty desert. It will be pure, deep, enduring. A connection that makes you feel safe, truly seen and uplifted. Someone will cherish every small detail of you, and they will be willing to hold your hand and walk beside you in this world, without fear, without disguise. And together with you, they will uncover the secrets long hidden, the betrayals within family, the deceit within friendship, the half-heartedness in old love. All will be revealed in the light. The most wonderful truth is this: you do not need to take revenge, for justice is already acting on your behalf. Those who once sought to harm you now turn on each other like wild beasts, trapped in the very darkness they themselves created. In you are rising like a wave that swells higher and higher, unstoppable. Remember, every tear you have ever shed has not been lost. The universe has kept them, and today they fall back as showers of blessings to refresh your soul. There were nights you asked yourself, why did those I trusted betray me? Why did the darkness seem to circle endlessly around me? Now the truth is revealed. It was the universe pulling you away from toxic circles you were never meant to carry. I see it clearly. There were words laced with poison, dark rituals whispered to block you, but all of them failed. The energy they hurled at you was reflected back, and now they are paying the price. Illness creeping in, financial collapse, painful separations, a loneliness they cannot hide. What they once called victory was only the first step toward their own downfall. In you, dear Cancer, your light is opening new opportunities. Projects that seemed blocked suddenly find their way forward. Doors once locked now stand ajar, leading you on a paths you never imagined. This is not luck, it is the reward of divine justice, for your patience, your faith, and your kindness. And I want you to hold this in your heart. The new love coming to you will not drain your energy, but walk alongside you. It will not be built on illusion, but on a connection that feels almost spiritual. This love arrives in the very moment you have learned to love yourself first. The universe always gives its greatest gifts to those who dare to stand tall and say, I am worthy. Alongside love, there is another gift, spiritual awakening. Your intuition will grow stronger. Strange dreams, sudden insights, moments when a quiet knowing becomes reality. All are signs you are becoming a bridge between this world and the higher realms. Do not be afraid, receive it, for this is your destiny. Dear Cancer, listen to this slowly. It is not by chance that you are here right now. I come as a gentle voice, like a caretaker, like a grandparent, looking at you with eyes full of understanding, to speak the truth your heart has longed to hear. Deep inside you, there has always been a need for confirmation that your sadness, the nights you wept in silence, were never in vain. Take a deep breath, exhale. Imagine every word I give you as cool water flowing into wounds unseen. I see it clearly. You have fought in silence, battles without drums, without praise, yet fought with blood and with quiet, stubborn effort. There were those who drew near with warm smiles, yet carried hidden schemes. Some rejoiced in your failures, some spread rumors, some worked in shadows to block your path. But they forgot one truth. The heart of Cancer is born of the sea, a power that nourishes, deep, enduring. Water cannot be emptied by envy. Your heart cannot be stolen by lies. And now, justice begins to show its face. Those who once rejoiced in your tears are meeting the outcomes of their own creation. False alliances dissolve. Plans built on lies collapse like castles of sand before the rising tide. Some are caught in endless arguments. Some battle unexplained illness. Some sink into the trap of their own minds. They fear you will see the truth. And deep down they know, what comes to them now is nothing more than the harvest of what they have sown. There is a shadow from the past that still follows you, holding onto memory like a wound that refuses to heal. They pretend to be calm, but at night they awaken with an empty heart, heavy eyes searching for answers. Inside the very memories of you, they compare their fading with the life you still carry. And it is this that makes them writhe in torment. But here is what matters most for you to hear. When the outer world seems to crumble, you rise with greater strength. Each step you take is firmer. Each day you grow and your inner light spreads further. The pain that once felt like a burden has now become fuel, awakening your hidden gifts, a sharper intuition, dreams that bring messages, the ability to comfort and to heal, simply through your presence. Every experience carries a clear purpose, not to destroy you, but to transform you. See each trial as a lesson, to distinguish the sincere from the false, to set boundaries as an act of self-love, to turn negative energy into constructive action. These are life lessons of immense value: self-respect, discernment, and patience, tools you are meant to refine. On a practical level, the universe is balancing for you. Documents once delayed may now move forward. Rights once taken from you may be restored. Earthly justice is beginning to align with divine justice, which means what was unfairly taken may return to you even greater than before. Hold yourself ready, prepare the papers you need, care for your mental health, stay steady in your stance, for important news could arrive at any moment. This is not blind luck or empty miracle. It is the natural result of cause and effect, perseverance, fairness, and right action. In finances, signs show your foundation is becoming steadier. Like a young tree finding soil to root in, projects once delayed may sprout. Income may begin to stabilize again. Some may receive compensation, a legal resolution, or unexpected support. This reminds you of a vital truth: systematic financial management and legal preparation are never wasted. They are the guardians of dignity and of the fruits of your labor. I want to pause to speak of love, for the message here is profound. Your heart has been wounded before, by half-hearted ties, by those who exploited your kindness, but those scars have taught you to recognize what is genuine. The love that is coming is no illusion. It will be sincere, deep, and respectful of your inner space. This person will understand that you need safety before you can give fully. They will be willing to build, not to destroy. This will be a healing love, not healing by promises, but by actions. They will share responsibility. They will see every fragment of your past, and they will not seek triumph. When touching your wounds, it will come when you have learned to love yourself, when you are strong enough to set boundaries and say no to what harms you. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding. Your intuition is like an inner compass, your dreams like a map, and the signs appear at the right moment to guide your steps. Some of you will discover the gift of healing through words, through conscious listening, or through creating safe spaces for others. This is not vague belief. It is the fruit of your deep contact with emotion. You're learning to regulate energy and your ability to transmit comfort in an intentional way. And to mark this transformation, I offer you a simple yet powerful ritual. Choose a quiet night. Place before you a bowl of clear water, a small branch symbol of life, and a piece of paper. On that paper, write what you wish to release: fear, resentment, loneliness. Then place the paper beneath the bowl of water. Breathe deeply, whisper softly, "I release, I allow myself to heal." The next morning, pour the water onto the earth and bury the paper with the branch, a gesture of entrusting it to the ground so that the earth may turn your pain into strength. At last, remember this: justice comes in many forms. It comes as the return of what was lost. It comes as clarity in relationships. And most of all, it comes as inner peace. Those who sought to bring you down will face the weight of their own actions. You instead will keep moving forward, carrying lessons, carrying love refined through fire. Speak these words with me. I am a person of heart. I am a person who loves. I am a person who builds. Every loss will become a lesson. Every wound will become a seed of strength. Cancer, your light is not fading. It is growing. And the future is opening before you. A new cycle full of meaning, responsibility, and true love. You have matured. You have evolved. And though the shadows of obsession, the memories that cling, the old wounds that ache, they cannot block the path already written for you. This is the moment I must speak of the material world and of finances, for the signs here are undeniable. The universe is opening a season of prosperity for you. I see projects you thought had withered begin to sprout again, like green shoots rising after a long winter. Forgotten ideas are lit once more. Opportunities once impossible are now turning real. There are unexpected invitations from those of influence and support from places you never imagined. It may come as reward for persistence, as compensation for loss, as restoration of resources long denied. It is as though a river, dammed for so long, is suddenly released, water rushing forth, carrying life to every corner. But your guide insists on this. Listen to your intuition. Not every offer carries the light. Some are illusions, temptations disguised with care. Your growth has given you eyes to see through the mask. You will know when to say no. And each time you close a false door, a true one opens. Larger, stronger, unshakable. At the same time, your spiritual awakening is reaching a new height. Dreams are no longer just dreams, they become omens. A sudden intuition turns to reality. What seems like chance on the street becomes a light to guide your steps. From this moment on, there will be no such thing as coincidence. Every encounter, every glance, every feeling you sense will carry a message. Some of you will discover the power to heal through words, through warm presence, through creating safe space for others. This is no illusion, no vague belief. It is your soul's mission. You did not come here only to survive, but to transform. Pain has taught you patience. Tears have given you compassion. Ruin has taught you how to build again. And now, those very experiences make you the lighthouse others are seeking. What you share does not come from books or from theory. It comes from living. From the wounds you have walked through, from the times you have fallen and risen again. It is this truth that makes you a guide. Prepare yourself, for soon, very soon, others will come to you. They will not come because you are perfect. They will come because your honest story gives them hope, and your journey gives them direction. But I must also reveal an important truth. The secrets long kept in shadow are beginning to come to light. Deceptions sustained by false veneers. Relationships that seemed enduring but were built on manipulation. All of it will be exposed. At first it may wound you, yet soon you will see it as liberation, for the truth will confirm that your intuition was never wrong. And when the truth rises, those who betrayed you will continue to slip deeper into their own darkness. Endless conflicts, inexplicable illness, time frozen, luck depleted. Meanwhile, you step into a new dawn. You appear bathed in gentle light, arms open to receive what rightfully belongs to you. Abundance, sincere love, inner peace, all are converging. This is not an empty promise. It is the fruit of the resilience and faith you have cultivated through the years. Join me in declaring, what was lost will return as blessing. My path is open and easy. True love will come and remain. Prosperity will flow through my life. I am sheltered and guided by sacred forces. To mark this new cycle, I offer you a ritual. On a night when the moon shines fullest, place 3 candles in a triangle. A gold candle for prosperity, A white candle for purity and truth, a green candle for healing. In the center, place a bowl of water and a spoonful of honey. When the candles burn bright, proclaim, the path to prosperity, truth, and love opens. What was taken returns to me tenfold. I am protected and blessed. Let the candles burn completely. The next morning, pour the honeyed water onto the earth. As an affirmation, life and fertility will spread. This act is not superstition, but a commitment. You are ready. You no longer live in the past, but step into a future where firm foundations replace ruins, where true friendship replaces loneliness, and certainty replaces doubt. Speak with me now. I am rebirth. I am abundance. I am true love. I am protected and guided by divine justice. All that is mine flows to me in eternal light. And remember, when masks fall, those who once laughed at your pain are now lost in their own chaos. Meanwhile, you advance into a bright destiny, lasting prosperity, genuine love, and a spiritual awakening that nothing can stop. The universe opens doors of honor, and your future will be full of journeys, new opportunities, sincere friendships, and love that truly matches you. Every loss you endured is now seed for a new harvest. Tears have become strength. Darkness has become light, and Cancer, you are living proof that divine justice is not a distant promise, but a reality blossoming in your life today. Every betrayal of the past is no longer merely a wound. It has become a jewel of wisdom, a mirror that lights the path you walk. I see clearly the journeys you have traveled. Not only travels to new lands where your energy is freed and your endurance tested, but inner voyages, deep transformations of the heart, where you shed a shell of hurt to discover the steady power within. There were moments when your flame seemed about to go out, but in truth it was quietly becoming an undying fire. Meanwhile, those who sowed darkness against you are trapped in the very snare they set. Divine justice never sleeps. What they once wished upon you now reflects in their lives. Stalemates, ceaseless quarrels, losses without explanation. They may hide it behind smiles, erect false walls, but deep inside they know their lives are collapsing like sandcastles before the great tide. This is the law. As one sows, so one shall reap. But do not trouble yourself. Their fate is already sealed. What matters is that you focus on what the universe is granting you now. I see loyal friends approaching, kind souls ready to hold your hand, not for gain, but simply out of love. I see the doors of your career opening, invitations once distant now becoming real. The stability you gain will no longer be temporary, but a firm foundation upon which you can build a lifetime. And love, I cannot leave it unspoken, for it is woven deeply into this journey. A love sincere and pure, a love that does not bind you in chains, but walks with you, shares your dreams, lifts you when doubts weigh heavy, celebrates victories by your side. It is a love that restores faith, like finding fresh water in a desert, like light breaking through after the longest night. Do not close your heart anymore. You have learned to recognize deceit, to tell falsehood from truth, mask from sincerity. You will not fall into old traps again, for your spirit has awakened. This time, love arrives when you are ripe, and the universe knows you are ready. At the same time, your spiritual gifts shine brighter, a sharpened intuition, a healing presence, the power to turn your lived experience into counsel, into medicine for others. People will come to you for guidance, not because you have read many books, but because you have lived, you have endured, and you have overcome. Your wounds have become wisdom, and that wisdom is now a lamp to light the way. And listen closely, there are revelations ahead. Secrets once thought untouchable will surface. Deceptions buried in family, betrayals hidden behind masks, manipulations that lasted for years, all will be revealed. At first you may be shocked, but soon you will feel relieved, for your intuition was right all along. Each truth unveiled is a stone lifted from your path, opening a way wider, brighter. That is freedom. That is the confirmation that you have always been protected. The universe is placing you in the seat of honor. That has always been yours. A life of abundance, peace, and true love. Where once there were tears, now smiles. Where once there was loss, now richness. Where once there was betrayal, now strength. Declare this with me. I am light, I am strength, I am abundance, I am true love. Nothing and no one can block my destiny. I am sheltered by my ancestors, guided by divine justice, and I am blessed with every step I take. You are stepping into a new dawn, where the veil of destiny is lifted. Prosperity flows like a river that cannot run dry. Projects once distant are now within reach. Peace long absent returns, filling and covering your heart, and the universe whispers, trust. Release old fears. Darkness has no more power to touch you. Every tear that has fallen is a seed planted in the soil, and today those seeds are sprouting, into opportunity, into love, into abundance. Nothing has been lost, only transformed, and the harvest is blessings multiplied. But do not worry, their fate has already been decided. What matters now is that you focus on what the universe is bestowing upon you. I see loyal friends approaching, kind souls ready to hold your hand, not for gain but out of love. I see the doors of career opening, invitations once distant are now becoming real. The stability you gain will not be temporary, but a solid foundation upon which you can build your life. And love, I cannot leave it unspoken, for it is deeply woven into this journey. A sincere, pure love will come, not binding you in chains, but walking beside you, sharing dreams, lifting you through doubt, celebrating victories with you. It is a love that restores faith, like finding cool water in a desert, like light breaking through after a long, dark night. Do not close your heart again. You have learned to recognize deceit, to tell the false from the true. You will not fall into old traps, for your spirit has awakened. This love arrives when you are ripe, and the universe knows you are ready. At the same time, your spiritual gifts grow clearer. A keen intuition, a healing ability, the power to turn your experience into counsel, into medicine for others. People will come to you for guidance, not because you have read many books, but because you have lived, endured, and overcome. Your wounds have become wisdom, and that wisdom is now a lamp to light the way. Listen closely, powerful revelations lie ahead. Secrets once thought untouchable will come to light. Deceptions buried within family. Betrayals hidden behind masks. Manipulations that lasted for years. All will be revealed. At first you may be surprised, but then you will feel relief, for your intuition was right all along. Each truth revealed is like a stone lifted from your path, opening a way that is wider and brighter. That is freedom. That is the confirmation that you have always been protected. The universe places you in the seat of honor that belongs to you. A life of abundance, peace, and true love. Where there were once tears, there are now smiles. Where once there was loss, there is richness. Where once was betrayal, now is strength. Declare with me, I am light, I am strength, I am abundance, I am true love. Nothing and no one can stop my destiny. I am sheltered by my ancestors, guided by divine justice, and blessed with every step I take. You are stepping into a new dawn, where the veil of destiny is drawn aside. Prosperity flows like a river that cannot run dry. Projects once distant are now within reach. A peace long absent returns to fill your heart. The universe whispers, trust, release old fears. Darkness no longer has the power to touch you. Every tear you shed was a seed sown in the earth. Today those seeds are sprouting, into opportunity, into love, into abundance. Nothing has been lost, only transformed, and the harvest is blessings multiplied. I see leadership rising within you. Others will seek you not because you demand it, but because the light you exude after suffering draws them like a lighthouse in the night. You are a healer, a guide, an unquenchable flame. But I also warn you, there will still be those who approach wearing kind masks. Trust the voice within. If your heart aches, if your chest feels heavy, walk away without regret. The universe will reveal who is worthy to stand by you and who is not. And one more thing, worldly justice is about to speak. Documents will be signed. Decisions will be rendered in your favor. Assets once withheld will be returned. This is the harmony of human justice and divine justice working together. I see you in a new frame, a calm smile surrounded by sincere people. No masks, no envy. I see a home filled with love and security. While your enemies reap chaos, you reap light. This contrast is the way the universe confirms justice endures. Declare now. What was taken will return to me many times over. My path is wide open. True love comes and stays. Abundance pours into every corner of my life. I am sheltered and blessed. This is only the beginning of a great season of blessing. Cancer, this is your destiny. All darkness now serves as the backdrop for your light to shine. What approaches, remember, is not small. It is brilliant, powerful, and written for you since the beginning. Your guides tell me the dark cycle has closed. I know it has not been easy. You walked through long, lonely nights, sometimes sitting by the surf to listen to your own heart, sometimes crying in silence when no one knew. You thought yourself alone, but you never were. Each tear was received by the ocean, each fall met by unseen hands lifting you. They never left you, they never let go. Today the universe sets you in a space full of light. What were once trials have become blessings. Where there was ruin, now there is abundance. Where there was deceit, truth appears. Where there was loneliness, true friendship and kinship arise. Your life has been transformed, and no force can stop the sacred flow written for you. Remember, you are the ocean, a quiet yet unending strength. You are a gentle light that never goes out. You have weathered the storms and the wild waves, and now you head toward a peaceful shore. You move toward a safe home in your soul, a place where your heart can rest and truly smile without fear. Declare with me, I am abundance, I am true love, I am divine justice. All that belongs to me multiplies. I am sheltered by my ancestors, guided and blessed. If these words resonate in your heart, if each sound touches your soul, I invite you to walk with me on this path of light. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving messages that remind you of your true self and the road you travel. Leave a comment and share how this reading connected with you, for your words are part of the shared energy of this community. If this message has touched your heart, press like so others may find it. And if you wish to support this space to help us continue offering light and hope, consider becoming a member or sending a token of thanks. Each gesture is a seed that helps this light continue to spread. I am the energy of Cancer. I embrace you with the ocean's arms, gentle yet strong, enduring yet full of love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing this voice to reach into your heart. Remember, this is your moment. This is your rebirth, and nothing, no one can stop this sacred current. You are a child of the sea, and the sea will always protect you.